Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm going to do an upload here. Uh, what Divine Source really want me to talk about, basically, again, is to really re-enlighten everyone about the Illuminati and the Masonries. We have talked about how the Illuminati is the enlightened ones who knows the mysteries of the world, of the universe even. They are the divine feminine energy. They are your divine feminine of sunlight energy. Then you also have your masons, your masonry. These are the earth angels. Your ancestors even who were powerful enough to stay in the spirit world to guide you guys, to guide you. So the 9 times out of 10, your earth angels are the majority of your ancestors. And even any of my energy who basically opt out even before this game started running, before these entities started to take on this world as an earthly game, they were always here as well to keep the earth going, to keep the trees living. This is how we breathe, to get even the mountains here that were created. These guys, they were always replenishing the land, making the grass grow, making it rain even. These guys were doing that on earth. They were grounded to the earth here. So these are your earth angels. This is your masculine energy. Your masculine energy is to basically be grounded, ground you, and to make you feel safe, have you feel supported, which is your feminine energy. When you look at the scenario with that, my masculine energy was always to be grounded. They were never to be wishy-washy. They were never to be moving all around the place. A man that has mental issues is really demonic because a man's mind is supposed to be grounded. What has brought man to this, again, the mental issues is because of drinking. It's because of drugs that was put on this earth and all this other shit like egotistical energy, and also through the gene pool. A man was always supposed to be grounded in his energy. He was always supposed to be counted on. So this is your earth angels. These are your this is your masculine energy. This is your masonries, even your masonries. Again, you have the divine feminine light energy, who is your Illuminati, who is your insight. They are to bring the insight that is in their mind's eye, the third eye, and then they are to bring it into fruition. So how do they bring it into fruition? Well, they have that masculine energy there that is going to take what they see intuition wise as their divine feminine see intuition wise, and they're going to put it in tangibility. They're going to put it in action through tangibility. So that way, both of them, the divine source, divine feminine energy, and the dark masculine source, the dark divine energy source, can be able to touch that and bring it into the actual three-dimensional world here. This is what that was. These two work together. This is your yin and your yang. This is true divine union here. Okay, so when you're talking about manifesting, you have to have your dark and light energies. You have to have your dark and light energies. You're not going to be able to manifest without that. You have your light energy, divine source energy here, who is your feminine energy. Again, it has that third eye open. She has the insight of what she wants. When she manifests, she is allowing the dark energy, which is her masonry here, her Freemasons here. That masculine energy, that dark masculine divine source is going to bring her creation of what she's manifesting into fruition, where she can be able to touch it in a three-dimensional world. That was how manifestation was made. This is why you are never to just call on one source energy and not call on the other. So you need the yin and the yang, the balance of things, to bring your manifestation into this three-dimensional mindset. Your entities use this concept of manifesting, of spell work even, against all of us. They made us pay for our gifts. The divine source energy, even my divine source darkness, who were the earth angels on this earthly game, was always there to assist the divine source light, divine feminines. They were always there to assist us. This is why some people, they felt like they could talk to their angels and they had guides, and some people did not. Because these were your divine feminines, especially the ones, you guys, who are walk-ins. They were very heavily guarded with their earth angels here. Their divine, dark, divine source masculine energy. And I myself can definitely vouch for that. I've always had my angels around me, my ancestors around me. So when you call upon your ancestors, you again are calling upon your earth angels here. These angels stays with you all the time. These spirit guides stays with you all the time because they are bounded to the earth. It's your masculine energy, which we have to have masculine energy surrounding us, protecting us, because we are two empathic lights here. And so our energy can be used up potentially again to run this whole world and plus some. This is why we have our earth angels, especially my divine feminines who are walk-ins. We are food, or were food for so many people. And this is why we are definitely being protected here. Illuminati, again, the masonry is your true divine source energy. This is your yin and your yang. This is your divine source energy, period. I remember when I did a reading about that last year, and the energy in that energy source is talked about the dark masculine, it's a dark masculine energy here, divine source energy coming, working together with the divine source light. They cannot be together as far as pure union, but they energetically are binding together to give karma. You guys I'm going to see if I can find that video. I may look at that myself, but it all makes sense. And it was in a manner of where at the time, divine source was just coming into union together at that time. And I did state this last year. Around about July, this is what that is. This is your Illuminati, your Masons coming together. Again, masculine energy was always to be counted on. Masculine was never to have another energy, feminine energy on the side. Another fake energy on the side, or another masculine on the side. It was never that. So your yin and your yang is your balance of things. It is your dark and your light coming together. So it's no room for anyone else. True divine union is two. There is no room for anyone else. This masculine is always to be counted on. This feminine is light energy. So light is a speed, very highly speeding here. So light energy is always moving. But at the end of the day, light energy is always aware. It's always moving, always aware of things. It's like a spotlight even. You know how you have the spotlights following you when you are and when a person's an actress on a stage, or an actor on a stage, and you see that spotlight is always following them, that's how that is. Or you will have lights that goes around and around in ocean, so that they can be able to what is that, the lighthouse, that they can be able to direct the ship. So that's the speed of light. That light is always watching, aware. This is what the divine source light Illuminati, your divine feminines in the Christ energy, Samaria energy. These are your queens. These are your immortality of divine feminines. This is who they are in the 11th dimensional mindset, in between at this time, the 11th and the 12th dimensional mindset. These are this is what we are a part of. And then you have your masculine energy, who is in the grounded energy. He is to be counted on. Again, these are your masculines that are grounded and are not going anywhere. They're not going to leave your side. They're not going to bring anyone into that energy source between you and him. If you want to look at this at the natural state. So you had to go up into a higher mindset, though, to be able to get this divine source union. You cannot be in a lower vibration because you're not going to be aware enough to know that this is the way it was supposed to be. This is why divine spirits are bringing pure monogamy. Because in divine source, there is no such thing as a three-party. There's no such thing as that. Period. You don't have to have a wedding ring. You don't have to have papers on a person to have this grounded energy of true divine monogamy union. It is just going to be that because you're in a higher mindset. This again is why people who's in the lower vibration in the fourth dimension mindset, they're not going to be able to produce this type of energy because that is hell. And that's all you know. This is all you know right here. Because in a three-dimensional mindset, you guys, you had to heal from that. And a lot of my divine feminines who is in the energy source that I'm in now, that was a huge spirit that just flew over my roof. And the energy that I'm in now, a lot of my divine feminines, in a three-dimensional mindset, when a game was running, this is what they wanted you to be in all the time. This is why so many distractions was thrown at us. This is why empaths, two empathic light here, walk-ins, we were a part of the Samarian energy. Okay, so we was always thrown, that was a blockage for us to give us more distractions. And so if we were to pray, if we were religious, if we were even trying to do some type of spell work, it was always blocked with distractions, which was indeed going to make us feel as though we were not powerful. We had no power. We had to get out of that energy. It was a lot to get out of that, but we had to get out of that and see ourselves as powerful. Because once you are in this mode of construct, that's how they were able to construct us, to thinking that we were not powerful by blocking our gifts and taking our gifts away from us. And this is what happened to a lot of my divine feminists. And this is why they are in the energy as they are in, a lot of them, falling from the 7th dimensional mindset into the 5th dimensional mindset, where there are going to be a lot of distractions and bad luck. And even the one who's still trapped in the 4th dimensional mindset. And it chokes me. It's choking because that energy is so foreboding now. I can't look down in that energy. A lot of my divine feminists that's in the 4th dimensional mindset dealing with the karmic masculine, who is not going to give them that true divine union to a point where they can be able to manifest. Because see, the true divine union, you guys, is more than just finding your one. That true divine union was you being able to manifest through source energy, through the yin and the yang, through the Illuminati and the Masonry energy itself. That's a balanced energy right there. Bringing that enlightenment, what you want from your mind's eye, into the 3rd dimensional mindset where you can be able to feel it. I mean, not the 3rd dimensional mindset, but a 3rd dimensional world where you can be able to see your manifestation come upon you. You can see it. You can feel it. This is how your manifestations were supposed to be. So when you're manifesting your abundance, you're supposed to see that in no time flat, because you are in a higher mindset. And so because you are of light energy, my divine feminines, when you're in a higher mindset, you are able, with your third eye, you are able to manifest what you want. And because you're a light energy, it'll come to you like the speed of light. Bam. And here's your dark source. Your dark source here, your dark masculine source is going to bring it together so you can be able to see it in manifestation energy. And this is how that is. Be able to see it, be able to feel it, be able to use it, be able to love it. This is the way divine source had it. It's so crazy because before my phone texts me, and it's funny because this was about, actually it's another contract job that I really don't need to use anymore. But it's funny how money came towards me, how that came towards me, and money, and before that text came in, I felt that my phone was going to text me or email me, and it did. As a matter of fact, it text and email. So this is, this is the way that divine source had it. This was your true divine union. It had, and I said this before, your true divine union was you to be able to use the divine source to manifest, which is your dark and your light, your yin and your yang. This is your abundance and your balance of things right here. This was what it really was all about. But of course, you do have your Sigma masculine, which is your soulmate, that you, my divine feminines, has brought forth and manifest. So I know I've manifested my Sigma masculine in your world. And this masculine is not letting go. And it's funny because the song that came in my mindset this morning was no letting go, no holding back. And it's amazing how divine spirits has brought stability in a divine feminist energy that is in that mindset of higher 11th 12th dimensional mindset. This is how the world was supposed to be all along. But they made it into a demonic game. They want you to worship a God that was not real. And they were using your gifts against you and blocking them as well. My divine feminines are true divine source. You had your angels with you all the time, your ancestors, your guides, which are your earthly angels here. You never had to pray for them. They were always right there. Point blank. I wrote down a little bit what I wanted to talk about before I really go into I'm gonna see what is in the energies real quick before I end this. But what divine spirits wanted me to really this is what divine spirits really want me to hit on about the Masons and the Illuminati. They all both work together, and this is why they were there. They want you to think it was bad. It was not. This was how manifestations, you manifesting, you using your magic skills, you, however you want to do it. If you want to say spell work even, and you are a source, this is how it was done. But you had to have the true divine source energy to do that. Again, these entities definitely use alien energy for the Illuminati, reptilian energy for the Masonry. The aliens coming from the black hole from the universe, the reptilians coming from the dark hole in the earth. So all of this should make sense here. These guys are your gods and your angels. They were using This is your gods here, this was your earth angels, and also they are making up a energy of hell. So this is how that was, you guys. My last reading that I left off of was of a dark narcissistic masculine here, and how these guys are now going to be using love to try to go back to old supply. And it's going to be a divine feminine, a true divine source light, because of the fact that they feel like she is abundant. And if they cannot get the abundance on their terms, and they're going to go towards this divine feminine of light to get that abundance. And it goes back to what I had stated before in a reading a few months ago, that these guys are going to sit here and try to bribe themselves into heaven, which my divine feminines and this higher mindset, eighth dimensional mindset is and up, is in heaven energy here. They're in heaven, especially my ones in 11th and 12th dimensional mind. Well, in between 11th and 12th dimensional mindset. These guys are not going to be able to do it, of course, but I may look into the cards, but we did see that too yesterday, so actually it'd be a waste of my time. I am going to look and see real quick what's in the energies, but what divine spirits really want me to really get on is these masculines and how the entities really made these guys vampires. These guys always had a facade energy. Now, a lot of these dark narcissistic masculine psychosocial they really were not always good on sex, on getting a woman to always be there for him. These guys, it was not even about that. It was not even about a whole lot of sex or emotion. It went towards anything that they feel that they can get out of you, even if it was materialistic gains. And again, materialistic gains for these guys was even better because, again, it's tangibility. You're giving them something that they can touch and see, because they're not a whole lot of spiritual anyways, even though a lot of these motherfuckers think that they are, but they like to see stuff. Even if a lot of these guys are using spell work to keep someone from moving, they wanted to check on you. They wanted to check your Facebook and see how you were doing, or even if they could find out where you were at to see, or even find out from other people to see how you were doing. Are you brokenhearted? They got to be able to see. That has to be in a tangible form for them to know that their shit is working. So for these guys to want materialistic gains instead of love, it's excellent for them. But a lot of these guys, and the most that were very dangerous, as divine spirits are talking about, is the family man persona. These guys hid behind a lot of shit trying to be a family man. These are your most dangerous. These are also more of your serial killers. A lot of your serial killers were family men. They hid behind that persona. So anyone who has a man that wants to say, "Oh, I'm a family man," and this thing and the other, to me, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's every time someone said this or a man said this, I always looked at him under-eyed. My dad was a family man too. And then, my mom was a karmic feminine. And if anyone really want to know, again, how I got here, again, it's because I walked in this karmic body. It did not have a soul. Walk-ins cannot walk into anyone's avatar that has a soul occupying it, you guys. These guys would have never let a soul leave an avatar. Not no motherfuckers of entities that used to run this world. No. You were there through the gene pool, going through the birth canal of your mom. You are soul, you're gonna stay there. Don't ever let anybody sit there and tell you, oh, this soul couldn't take your soul. What? No, you're never gonna transfer souls, like never. The only way you'll walk in is because of that body was a karmic, and it's a reason why you walked in for this purpose right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. All of my sisters that walked in to an avatar, they're in a love dimension mindset, in between their 11 and 12 right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're very high in their awareness. And I can remember going into the 11th dimension mindset in between the 12 and 11. I could feel, even now sometimes I kind of feel breathy lago, what is it, like dizziness and kind of nausea, kind of mess with my stomach a little bit. But I knew I was going up into a higher. It's like you are in a airplane type mode, and you've been up in the air so long. This is how that energy feels like. So when you're going up into these higher dimension mindset, again, as I said before, you have to be well in this avatar to do that. That's why you have to be light body. You gotta be light body to do this. You have to be able to take care of yourself. And this is where we are in at this time between the 11 and 12th dimension mindset. These are my sisters of walking. We are Samarian Christ energy. We are that. Won a game. We could not win a game. No matter how hard it was, we had to win a game. And we broke the game. That's the whole point about it. And brought this world into judgment and revelations. So, again, to see a man or not psychosocial they're going to consider themselves as a family man because they can woo so many people into their spell and manipulation. These are the most dangerous men. Remember that. Your most dangerous men are your family men. Persona. This is where we came to destroy. Because these men, they want you to trust them, to feel safe with them, so they can be able to do you in. Now, my karmic feminines took that headline and sinker, and these guys will allow these dark narcissistic masculines to put them through so much shit in us for the sake of love. These karmic feminists are the women that you will see that will murder with these guys, that will also do dumb shit with them, will have sex, allow them to have sex with their children, regardless of whether they are parents of these kids or not. They will allow this man to do anything. They will go to jail behind this man. This is your karmic feminine. This is what these entities that you guys called your Christ energy, reptilian and aliens, yeah. This is what these guys put to sleep, Adam and Eve, to implement all this crazy shit in them. And that Eve was a karmic feminine. She was a karmic feminine. Karmics was made from the body of a dark narcissistic masculine after they implemented the ego and any other things that is toxic into this masculine. Karmic feminine was always to be with a dark narcissistic masculine. This was there. This was those entities of you guys. Divine union. That's just how it is. So anyone who was a healer and could not see this and kept wanting to realize or wanted to really get into the notion of why is this masculine wanting a karmic, and a lot of you guys sitting up here didn't really realize what a karmic really was. or how the energies went. This is why that masculine could never leave that karma alone, because this is who they were supposed to be grounded with anyways. Well, the only reason why this dark narcissistic masculine does not want this karma in his world now is because he's blocked from the good supply source. That karmic feminine was never a good supply source. And this is why he is hungry, just like a vampire, hungry for blood. And a lot of these narcissistic psychosociopaths, that's why they so quick to kill. They love to see the blood. Yes, because they're vampires. This is what that is. So now these guys need the energy source. They're hungry for it. They need to feed off of it. So that's why the karmic energy for them is pushed aside. But mind you, that if these guys could get the good supply energy source from heaven, from this divine feminine right here, who's in 11 and 12th dimension mindset, I'm telling you right now, he'll go right back to that karmic feminine, because he feels like, oh, she is, I owe it to her. Or because of the fact that people are going to see me the wrong way. You know, they're going to see me the wrong way. You see what I pulled up yesterday, that they're coming in deception. People are going to see me the wrong way. I need to go back to my wife. Now that I have the abundance that I need. Because I'm going to tell you, that divine feminine who's in between that 11th and 12th dimensional mindset, she's going to be able to give this man everything in such a little time. Spirit, show me, what is it that you want me to know at this time? Thank you. Ooh, I think Divine Spirit was pissed with that. Wow. I got the nurture, that's your Empress, rest and consider, throat chakra, seek, and I got the coming together. So, and I got teach right here. So I'm looking at, there is a divine feminine here who is probably, or some type of mother figure. That's a feminine here that could be resting because of some type of illness here. She's not able to talk. She's seeking something. What is that she's seeking here? Probably seeking something from divine source. Clarify the seek card, Spirit. The Hermit. He is seeking something from divine source. The Empress reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Cups reverse. There is a that's crazy. I kind of got this yesterday. Wow. Okay, hold on for a second. Clarify the coming together, Spirit. This is somebody's loved one. This is someone's mother. 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords. That was a lie, deceit that was told to a loved one. That's a lie. Deception needs to be cleared up. This is about money. Someone's leaving though. Yeah, there's someone ill. Someone deceived this woman. This is like a mother. Let's clarify the 4 of Cups reverse. This is an ill mom. She may end up dying since I got Empress reverse and the 10 of Cups reverse. Yeah, Yeah, because I got the throat chakra blocked. This lady may not be able to speak, right? So I found the Four of Cups. I got the Nine of Coins. And I got the Eight of Wands reverse. Seven of Wands. There's sadness coming. Five of Cups. Broken heart. Three of Swords. Two of Masculine. King of Cups. I see you crying here. You may have been focused on a new beginning. This woman has been separated from you. I'm a I'm a clarify what this Empress though is about. Clarify this Empress spirit. Hmm. Wow. Someone manipulated this lady, and now they can't do it anymore, and they're stressed about it because this lady is no longer divinely connected to them. And she never healed the situation with this person. If this is a love energy here, this woman, if there's a masculine trying to seek out a woman here, you may want to win her heart or win her back, but she is not going to give you that reciprocated energy. I got her throat chakra is blocked. Um, and I got you too. You want to come together, but see, it's like this woman, you lied to her deceptively. You see that, and so she's moved on. You know, you may be stressed about that because of the fact that she is moved on, and she's gotten her abundance here. You may be seeing yourself as single. Um, and yeah, you're one because this is why you want to seek this lady out. And this is a masculine energy, but she's not. Yeah, this is sort of what this is. So this is a past lover. You're angry at yourself. Trying your best to come up with an idea. It's a lot of cloudiness. Um, this a past lover. Um, you're trying to come up with an idea, but you can't. A new idea to get this woman back. You may be waiting, but you're never ever going to be able to get this woman back. Ever. I got the Nine of Swords reverse. Um, throat chakra is blocked. She's no longer going to give you that reply back with the Knight of Swords reverse. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. And then I'm going to leave it there. Crown chakra, opportunity beckons. I think that's it. Yeah. This is a missed opportunity. Yeah. You guys may be stepping out of your comfort zone. You may also be going kind of like crazy or out of character. I got the crown chakra. Of course, your crown chakra is blocked. This is a masculine energy. Um, this is probably why, you're going crazy out of character because your crown chakra is blocked. Yeah. And with the show, the love reverse, you guys don't know how to, again, have monogamy. You guys want someone to really, to be honest about it, bring you into abundance, yes, but to also get back with the karmic feminine. I'm telling you to get that energy boost to go back towards the karmic feminine, because you cannot be alone with a karmic feminine without a divine feminine and the energy source. This is exactly, I didn't mean for this to go this way, but it did. I'm seeing this with the Hangman, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. You guys are definitely not looking at love. This is a narcissistic masculine, dark, egotistical, very demonic, very benevolent masculine here. You don't want to see any other prospects. You're not, you are detached from these other prospects in love, because you're blocked from the energy source. So, and with the crown chakra being blocked, this is why you cannot get an energy source to come even into your mindset. You can't heal, so you are not healed. That's what that is. You are not healed. You can't get the divine source energy. You manipulated this lady right here. This is your empress, and you are going to get fucked. You guys are literally going to be shriveled up like a little teeny prune. Your vampires. Your demonic bitches. Son of a bitches. That's what's that about. That was the divine feminine of pure light source in a trust mission mindset. Headed that way. You can't manipulate her no more. I got the Knight of Swords reversed. Y'all asses are trying to keep doing this shit to this woman. And look, the Nine of Swords is reversed because the Four of Wands is reversed, along with the Star reversed. Y'all can't get that healing, sexual healing, money healing, emotional healing, none of that. Because you got to have these divine feminines in this mindset right here, in this higher mindset in heaven. You got to have them to get you going back in the black. Oh, thank you, divine source. Y'all motherfuckers. They ain't gonna sit there and talk about, can I talk? These motherfuckers, these women ain't talking to y'all. I got the Eight of Wands reverse, along with the throat chakra block. You gotta be kidding me, coming together. This is your Two of Cups. You better take your cup and go on down the street somewhere. Put on your ass, you need it. Talking about I'm single. A lot of you guys need family members to take care of yourself and be careful, because anybody, before I end this right here, I'm going to tell you this. Anyone who helps these demonic men, even if they are a family member, let me tell you right now, you're going to see shit in your world too. You're going to have bad luck. Telling you right now, I got the Empress reverse and the Ten of Cups reverse. Nobody ain't happy with these motherfuckers, even if it's your mom. You are not going to be happy with this fool right here. I don't care who he is. He could be your son. Help him out now and see where your life going to be at. These dark motherfuckers, divine spirits meant what they said. You help them out now, you see where you're going to be at. Because I see with the fool card, these motherfuckers going to be a vagabond. You better let them be that too. You better let them be that. If you got a son that is a dark narcissistic masculine, benevolent in that energy, you better let him go. It is what it is, because divine spirits is not seeing, again, what divine spirits said. It don't even matter about children. It don't. No matter how old they are. They don't care about no kids. They sure don't. Tell you that right now. Any mothers, any father, sister, brother, uncle, cousin. You got a dark narcissistic masculine in your world. Don't help no motherfuckers out. Y'all better stop being flying monkeys. You don't even have to worry about it. Because you be one flying monkey one time, and you're going to see your whole life deplete. I'm telling you right now, you're signing your fucking death warrant. In this lifetime, you're going to have fucking bad luck. Divine Spirit said instantly. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Instantly. Telling you that right now. Beware of that shit. Telling you right now. Because these fools will not obey the law of the divine source. They keep digging their asses in a fucking hole. And they know their ass can't get out of it. They will not obey the divine source. They didn't then, and they will not now. Now they're coming for your family. You think you're going to have mama, mammy, daddy, Uncle Joe to help you? We'll see about that. They're all going to see you as bad luck. Telling you that right now. You all are going to see this man, this woman, who's in this dark energy right here, masculine energy, benevolent energy, as bad luck. Tell you that right now. Get me off my guard. Telling you that right now. So beware, because I put that out there. And I saw that in the energy last night. And I almost forgot. But Divine Source definitely wanted me to tell you motherfuckers, tell you right now, these motherfuckers right here, this benevolent dark men that can't heal, help them out now. I don't care. Y'all talking about family. Y'all gonna see it. You'll see it. You ready to die? You ready to go down for your family member? Are you ready to do that? Because I love my life and I love my abundance. I am not. I detached from all my family who was in this dark karmic energy, dark egotistical masculine energy. It's just me and my kids, boo. And the one thought he could drag me down there, guess what? He's dead. I ain't had to touch him. All I did was manifest. And he was dead as a doornail. Let me tell you. Help them motherfuckers out now. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. Have a good night.